Guys, it seems like TikTok might be on the verge of being officially banned in the US. This conversation has been ongoing for years, but now the matter is escalating to the Supreme Court. 9 months ago, the Protecting Americans from Foreign Adversary Controlled Applications Act was introduced to President Biden, who promptly signed it into law. This law is a part of a broader national security package aimed at safeguarding the country from potential threats posed by foreign entities.
I just signed into law the national security package that was passed by the House of Representatives this weekend and by the Senate yesterday. It's going to make America safer, it's going to make the world safer, and it continues America's leadership in the world, and everyone knows it.
This bill had rare bipartisan support, with Democrats and Republicans agreeing that media apps, especially those tied to foreign ownership, needed stricter regulation. One of the main concerns? Apps like TikTok. TikTok has been under scrutiny for years, with allegations that its parent company, ByteDance, could be using the platform to collect vast amounts of data on American users. From tracking your activity to even potentially influencing information streams, TikTok has been called a potential national security threat. This isn't just speculation. There have been reports of TikTok surveilling the locations of US journalists who published critical articles about them.
When it comes to media apps like TikTok, we are failing our children, and we are failing our country. Why in the hell would we allow a foreign adversary like the Chinese Communist Party to control a technology platform and key source of information that reaches half of the United States population?
When you use TikTok, you're granting it access to a lot. The videos you watch, how long you watch them, your private messages, your location, your search history, and even your keystrokes. With over 170 million Americans using TikTok daily, that's a significant amount of sensitive data at stake. The new law gives TikTok an ultimatum: either sever ties with ByteDance or lose access to the US market entirely. This could go into effect as soon as January 19th. This issue has been deemed urgent enough to fast track to the Supreme Court, with hearings scheduled just days after the case was filed. While the government argues that banning TikTok is necessary to counter foreign influence and misinformation, critics worry about the implications for free speech. They argue that it could set a precedent for targeting other platforms based on their content. ByteDance, TikTok's parent company, has already stated that selling the platform is not an option. They've claimed it's impossible to sell their proprietary algorithm, which is the key to TikTok's success. This refusal to comply adds another layer of complexity to an already heated debate. Interestingly, former President Trump, who once pushed for TikTok's ban during his term, now opposes it. He recently met with TikTok's CEO and even praised the platform, citing its role in helping him connect with younger voters during his campaign. On the flip side, Biden, who previously blocked a similar attempt during Trump's administration, is now leading the charge against TikTok. It's a complete role reversal for both leaders. With this news breaking just recently, the situation is evolving quickly. We'll have to wait and see what the Supreme Court decides and whether TikTok will survive in the US.